Hello, travelers. Welcome back to the next episode, only episode 2 of Dark. I know a lot of you are excited for this one. I am too. I've been hooked in episode 1. Very intriguing. I feel like Zach Bagans. Come on down to the small German town of almost said New Haven. Jesus. Come on down to the small German town of Winden, where it's said that this small, quaint town has more going on under its surface than you might originally have thought. Once thought to be a pleasant community where you could raise a family, kids go to school, work at the local power plant, might hide a mysterious time traveling horror. I'm a mess. It's been a long day. I'm a tired young man, but I gotta get this recorded. I've heard tell there's a family tree available online. I'm gonna give it like a few episodes, then I'm probably gonna bring up the family tree and use it for cross referencing and checking. I have most names down here, but I will do some for your sake as well as my own. I will be doing some like cross checking and some studying. It seems the sentiment from everybody is pretty much unanimous. It's like, hey, movie man, you're gonna love this. You're gonna enjoy it. It's great. We love it. We have faith in you. But it will also help to have like a study guide because there's a lot that goes on, a lot in the way of like notation and characters, etc., etc. So I'm excited. I'm ready to get into it. Where we last left off, we've met, I think, most of our primary cast and our family. We cut to Winden, where there is a child, Eric, I believe, Eric Obendorf. Yeah, Eric Obendorf, this young ginger boy who has been missing. And then we also cut to Jonas, the yellow raincoat kid, who his father at some point in the past took him just took himself out of the equation, basically left a note, and then it seems like Michael's mother got that note and has held on to it and hidden it. So Ulrich is cheating on his wife and is willing to risk his whole family here. I'm getting already sidetracked here. The note was read by the end of the episode. We don't know what it says in the note. Charlotte is, I believe, Charlotte Doppler, question mark, works with the police in some capacity. I don't know if she's the chief of police or not, but she works in the police, and her father, Helge, this old man with a messed up ear who stays in the Winden retirement home, wandered out and just kept saying, it'll happen again. It's going to happen again. And we kept hearing this thing about Ulrich's brother 33 years ago, and this happened, it sounds like, to his brother over 3 decades ago as well. So now it's happened again to Eric. And then, sure enough, like we have these cuts to Eric being held somewhere in what appears to be like a bunker or underground facility, being strapped into a chair and being either tested or tortured. The music and the accoutrement, the furniture and such in there might be indicative of a time period in the 80s. I think it's all about time travel in relation to. I want to point my finger at the Winden Caves, but the power plant being nearby, the electromagnetic interference, I feel like there's something in the earth or just like in the, I don't know, the soil or the rock or the mountain. There's something deeper and potentially even conspiratorial going on. By the end of the episode, one of Ulrich's kids, Mikkel, like these kids go to steal Eric's pot stash because Eric is gone or for all they know dead. So they're going to loot his pot. This other girl got there first. And then this big loud noise happened. Something's going on in the caves. They all ran. Jonas and Mikkel got separated, and then blinking you miss it. Jonas trips, looks up, Mikkel is gone. Suddenly, his name is whispered in the woods, and a man who I think looks like his father, covered in black gook, is there for a moment. Jonas runs off. Eventually, Ulrich gets on the scene with the rest of the police. They comb the forest, no sign of anything. Finally, they find a boy's body, but it's not Mikkel. It's not even Eric. It's a different kid, but with scarring and tissue melting around the eyes and ears that to me is indicative of that very chair that Eric was being strapped into. Lots up in the air right now, but as always, thank you guys and gals so much for watching and for being here. If you're on YouTube, that is more than adequate enough. It's free to watch, ads aside, I get it. Financially, it helps me do this, so thank you for the support. Liking, if it so behooves you. Disliking might even help the algorithm, who knows. Commenting if you want to discuss the show below. I'm excited to get into it. Patreon, that's right, patreon.com/MovieMan101. Not only will you be able to get the full, uncut, uncensored, reaction with HD video accompaniment over on Patreon, but you get minimum 1 week early access. You know, you're about to see a different studio behind me in the very near future. This will be the last episode of Dark that I record in this room. I'm about to move, so I'm very excited to have a dedicated studio space, partially and thanks to you guys and gals. So thank you so much for love and support. Without further ado, I've been yapping up a storm. Cue title sequence. 9 hours since Miguel's disappearance. Oh man. The very next morning, got the suitcase, what do you call it, the bomb squad? The music though. Again, I've said it once. Oh no, it's this guy. He's the one that came out of the caves. Why does it look like Michael? Dude, what, Death Stranding over here? What's going on? I have like my general guide and then I have my notes per episode. What is this? But I said it once, I'll say it again. I love the music in this show so far. Greensburg back to life. See, that's twice now that, like, first it was... That's got to be Michael then. If we assume it is Michael, but with a bit more facial hair growth. Episode 1, Michael hangs himself, leaves a note behind. Jonas wakes up like night terror and goes right for the antidepressants. Second episode, Michael shows up. This is Michael in the Death Stranding getup and the cloak and all that, who came out of the cave in episode 1. And now here he is. They're in the 9 hours since disappearance. They're combing the woods looking for Michael after, I assume after finding the other mystery child's body there. And now what? Daddy Michael shows up again. Once again, Jonas wakes up in a cold sweat. Coincidence? I don't know. That's a very purposeful editing decision on the creator's part. For anybody curious, I'm drinking Jim Beam tonight, only because it was a housewarming gift. I don't think I normally would buy Jim Beam, but you know what? I'm not going to say anything about free whiskey. Tinnitus? Electromagnetic interference? Is he bleeding from the ear? No! Black goo? Is that blood? Are we still dreaming? That's the same goop that was streaming down the stranger's face in the woods. Yeah. Oh, Darkception. Speaking to him in his dreams, too. I'm so curious. For these shows, we watch the intro in the first episode of each season. Unless these intros specifically tie into each episode, which I don't think they do. If the intros change, let me know. Like, I mean, like I said, at the start of every season, I'll definitely watch the first episode's intro in its entirety. But otherwise, just for the sake of time, we progress forward. I can't tell if that's Michael with the black goop. Like, literally, again, Death Stranding. Like, welcome back to the beach, Jonas. Welcome back to the beach.
Das Opfer ist männlich zwischen 10 und 12, Zeitpunkt des Todes vor etwa 16 Stunden. Diese Verbrennung an den Augen ist eigenartig, wie geschmolzen. Keine Anzeichen von sexuellem Missbrauch, kein Sperma, keine fremde DNA. Ach so, ja, eine Sache ist seltsam. Schau mal hier. Neben den Verbrennungen sind die Gehörgänge völlig zerstört. Auch das Innenohr ist völlig lediert und beide Trommelfelle sind geplatzt.
Extreme Lautstärke?
Ja, oder Druck, ausgelöst durch einen Sturzflug oder durch heftige Rotation, wie in einer Zentrifuge. Weißt du, was Otokonien sind?
Jesus.
Winzige Steinchen in den Gehörgängen, die dafür sorgen, dass wir wissen, wo oben und unten ist. Die können sich verirren. Zum Beispiel, wenn der Körper rotiert. Da verlieren wir das Gleichgewicht. Und bei diesem Jungen hier ist kein Steinchen mehr da, wo es hingehört.
Rearranged his up and down little inner ear grain boys. Now, yeah, of course, they're combing this cave. Like, what the hell? What does the cave lead to? That's my question. Because to get to this cave, you go past the power plant, right? Unless it leads around in circles to the power plant or under it, or... I was gonna say, don't hurt yourself. When it comes to your kids, I'm sure, I mean, at that point, you don't care about yourself. A good parent will do anything to try to save and rescue, help, prevent their kid from undergoing harm. And there's gotta be no scarier feeling in the world than losing a child. That's gotta be the power plant. There you go. Mystery bunker door down here. Radioactive. God, these nature shots. What season are we in? It all feels so autumnal. I would low-key love to visit this town. So this is Magnus and Franziska, right? The one who was like, I'll sell you the weed.
Was hast du da oben gemacht?
Oh, bist du bescheuert?
Jesus.
Ich will wissen, was du da oben gemacht hast.
Oh, because she was
Ich
there.
hab euch in der Schule gehört, wie ihr über die Höhlen geredet habt. Und Eriks Drogen.
Yeah.
Und da habe ich gedacht, keine Ahnung, was ich gedacht habe.
Yeah, she didn't have anything to do with it.
Das mit Mikkel tut mir leid.
Yeah, it's his brother, too. He might have been a dick sometimes, but it's still his little brother.
Dienstag ist in Winden erneut ein Junge spurlos verschwunden. Nach Angaben der Polizei wurde der 11-Jährige zuletzt in Begleitung seiner Geschwister im Windener Forst nahe des Kernkraftwerks und dem
So, under the family tree, Mikkel goes missing. 11 years old. At least he's in a very identifiable outfit. The skeleton hoodie PJs. So I know this guy is Jonas's therapist. Like he was speaking with Jonas as if he was a therapist, but I don't know if he is specifically Jonas's therapist. But I don't know his name yet. I just know that he is the husband ? This is the husband of Charlotte Doppler, correct? By the way, you guys have been giving minor corrections as I go on. Feel free to keep correcting me. Like, if I can't get something in my head, the best way to do it is to keep being like, hey, doofus, like, he said the wrong thing. Police officer Charlotte Doppler is this guy's wife, and they were on the phone, and he had something he was trying to talk to her about. My guess is their marriage is possibly on the rocks, but he seems very emotionally unstable. I don't know. Like, he wanted to talk to her about something, and she wouldn't even acknowledge it. And he seems very perturbed by these events. And then his kids, they have, due to the picture on Charlotte's desk, they have 2 kids, one of which is Franziska, which is the girl I think that was just talking to Magnus in the forest, right? I forget the other daughter's name. I'm just trying to get caught up here.
Windener Höhlen gesehen. Die Polizei bittet die Bevölkerung um Hinweise, die bei der Aufklärung helfen können. Unterdessen organisieren Bürgervereine in Absprache mit den lokalen Behörden Suchaktionen. Bereits seit 2 Wochen wird ein 15-jähriger Junge aus
Why do I feel like he knows more than he's letting on? Unless the situation just happens to be getting to him right now. He's specifically listening to the radio broadcast about the recent missing boy and the one that's also been missing for 2 weeks now. And now he's having an emotional breakdown. There is something. I feel like he knows something. He's not letting something on. Unless he's just like an extreme empath. These are the sobs of a man that appears, as far as I can tell, to be racked with guilt.
Hier ist Mama.
His mama.
Wahrscheinlich unterwegs. Wegen Mikkel.
About Mikkel.
Weiß gar nicht, was ich sagen.
Why is there blood on her sweater? Unless it's from her. Have we met this guy yet? This is the husband of Michael's mother, right? The one who was like hoarding the note for all these years. These family trees, I swear. This town goes deep.
Ich konnte Ulrich nicht erreichen. Sollten wir nicht zu den Kindern?
Die haben mehrere Suchtrupps organisiert. Ich muss los.
And this is her husband, I assume.
Wo warst du letzte Nacht?
Port wine stain on his head.
Ich bin aufgewacht gegen Mitternacht. Du warst nicht da.
Ich konnte nicht schlafen. Bin in den Garten, hab die Büsche winterfest gemacht.
Das Auto war auch weg.
Die Schnur war alle. Ich musste kurz zur Tankstelle.
Where were you out in the boot last
Erst
night?
Mats, jetzt Mikkel. Es ist genauso wie damals.
Als Bruder verschwunden ist. Wie alt war er da?
Dein Vater war 15. Und Mats war 3 Jahre jünger.
Mods. 3 years. All right, so Mods was Ulrich's brother. So, because I think I was mistaken. The couple in the police station were Eric's parents. I thought the guy in the police station that Ulrich was talking to and consoling was his brother. But no, I believe that his brother went missing 33 years ago.
Hat ihn nie gefunden?
How messed up would it be if the little child... No, because I think Ulrich would have noticed. If the child they found in the woods with the melty eyes and hair and all, like the melty eyes and ears, burst eardrums, if that was Mods, but I think that Ulrich would have recognized his little brother. I don't think they were they that young? It depends. Which one is which one is Mads and which one is Ulrich. The missing kid was the younger one, right? The younger one went missing. That might be the kid they found in the woods, but I think Ulrich would have recognized him.
Wir haben über Erik geredet. Im Wald. Mikkel hat gesagt, er findet es am schlimmsten. Wenn man nicht gefunden wird.
Oh.
Mikkel kommt zurück.
Maybe.
Ganz bestimmt.
If this is a cycle, maybe the whole point of this is that Ulrich or the town or whoever the main, I mean, whether it's Ulrich or Jonas or whatever, maybe it's like this has been happening. It's happened to kids in the past. It's happening to kids now. Maybe this whole story is going to be about breaking a cycle and actually being able to save a kid for once. And maybe we do save Mikkel. Like Mikkel, maybe. Eric, I don't know. He's up in the air, but there's a chance. As long as somebody can uncover the truth. Because I feel like there is a deeper plot to be uncovered here. Okay, that's the power plant guy. Oh, okay, snap. Hang on. So wait, is power plant manager and Regina, okay. Regina, a PP guy, power plant guy husband, question mark. And have we seen this kid yet? Okay. Oh, is that Bartos? Dude, everything is connected. Are you kidding me? Whoa, 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 whoa. So, Jesus, small town. Regina Tiedman and power plant guy, PP Man, the parents of Bartos.
Hey, hier ist Martha. Nachrichten nach dem Ton.
Hey Martha. Ich bin's. Ruf mich einfach zurück, okay? Tschüss.
And Martha is...
Der tote Junge ist weder Mikkel
Oh,
noch
that's
Erik.
right, that's right. Franziska Doppler is one daughter, and then Martha is the Charlotte and the therapist, question marks, old, they're two daughters. But Martha is the one that was like romantically interested at one point with Jonas, but now is Bartos' love interest. I think I've got it right. I think I got it all coming together.
Das Kind ist entstellt, die Augenpartie völlig verbrannt. An seiner Kleidung ist überall rote Erde, aber nirgendwo bei der Fundstelle. Außerdem sieht es so aus, als hätte jemand den Jungen Sachen aus den 80ern gekleidet. Schuhe, Walkman, auch 80er. Um den Hals haben wir das hier gefunden, eine rote Kordel mit einem Pfennig aus dem Jahr 1986. Auf der Kassette ist das hier drauf. Und Mikkel und Erik? Wöller koordiniert die Suche. Vorerst geben wir nichts über den Fund der Leiche an die Öffentlichkeit. Wir haben 2 verschwunden.
Alright. Wohler. I assume just a police officer. I not to be rude, but the one-eyed police. The police. It's crazy. I learned when I watched a playthrough of Still Wakes the Deep that apparently if you have a like authentic Scottish accent of some type, police is the polis.
You bring the police to my door?
Und einen toten, noch nicht identifizierten
What
Jungen.
if the identified boy
Kontaktiert die
is
zentrale Vermisstenstelle.
Mads?
Befragt jeden im Umkreis. Jeden.
In der Höhle, da ist eine Tür. Ich habe eine Tür gefunden.
Barged into the briefing.
Da ist eine Tür mitten in der Höhle. Die führt auf das Gelände vom Kernkraftwerk. Wir brauchen einen Durchsuchungsbefehl. Vielleicht ist Mikkel da durch. Vielleicht ist auch das Gelände.
Das ist ein Hochsicherheitsbereich. Da kommt man nicht so leicht rein.
Vielleicht ist über den Zaun.
Über den Stacheldraht? Wir sind den Zaun komplett abgelaufen. Nirgends eine beschädigte Stelle.
Du glaubst es doch auch, oder? Dass das alles zusammenhängt. Der tote Junge Erik Mikkel.
Hell of a lot of
Vielleicht
coincidences.
hast du recht. Es ist genauso wie damals. Mats ist an genau der gleichen Stelle verschwunden. Neben dem AKW. Da oben stimmt was nicht, das weiß ich.
Okay. Ich beantrage den Durchsuchungsbefehl.
I was about to say, yeah, kids are going missing here. The least you can do is check under. I don't care if it is a restricted area. You got to check everywhere, and that includes the damn power plant. You kidding me? Leave no stone unturned.
Die Polizei wird bald hier sein. Die müssen heute noch verschwinden, Jürgen.
Jürgen. Okay, so did Jürgen work at the power plant before his child went missing? Or like during? I should say during.
Noch heute Nacht. Die werden hier überall rumschnüffeln.
Vielleicht ist es doch besser, wenn es jemand anders macht. Die Sache mit Erik. Die gucken doch jetzt ganz genau hin.
Willst du mich erpressen?
Nein, wieso?
Weißt du, was erfolgreiche von erfolglosen Menschen unterscheidet? Eben. Also heute Nacht.
Do what tonight? Did I miss something here? We need to get rid of them tonight. Excuse me? When they say them, I guess you as the audience, the red herring is, oh, the kids that are missing. But that's too obvious. But there is something else that there is still subterfuge they are engaged in. There's something they don't want the police to see. If I'm not mistaken, Jürgen here, it wasn't Jürgen. Yeah, Jürgen is the father of Eric, right? But Jürgen works at the power plant. We're back with Regina, right? Regina Tiedman. Oh. Oh, dude. I love the way whenever this man's in a scene, the music immediately changes to this, like, it's like Stomp Out Loud walked into the room and they're like...
Kann ich Ihnen behilflich sein?
Ich brauche ein Zimmer.
I need a room. Hotel check-in. Dude, I love it. Dude, so interesting. So interesting. That looks like Michael's art. No, that's the room that Michael hung himself in. So it was the attic. And they haven't touched it since? Coming here to reminisce? That man, that hooded figure, looks a lot like Michael, though. I can't tell if it's the exact same guy or not, though. It's hard to. Because I thought the guy in the forest was Michael, but he looks similar but different and covered in the goopy goop. So many questions. But so far, I don't feel lost. I was worried I would get lost, like there'd be too much for me to... I'm always worried I won't be able to keep up with the show if it's like a well-written, complicated, complex show. But I'm still on for the ride right now. They're keeping it very grounded. Like, I'm still able to follow it. What? Are you telling me, are Michael's paintings going to have some significance to the underlying mystery and the overall plot of the show? I wouldn't be surprised.
Schrecklich sein für euch. Erst die Sache mit deinem Sohn Mats. Und jetzt das mit deinem Enkel. Aber die ganze Stadt ist auf den Beinen. Wir werden ihn finden.
Vielleicht. Vielleicht auch nicht.
I always thought it's interesting during search parties. So I get you're trying to comb an area, right? But it always felt silly to me. Like if you're already there and you're looking and you're walking and you formed like a line and you're kind of like combing sections of a forest looking on the ground. For me, at first, the cane, the stick, seemed a little bit like pointless, a little bit superfluous. But I guess, yeah, if you're gonna find something that's like maybe hidden under something, if you're trying to turn over little bits of grass looking for any sort of evidence, then I suppose that would aid in your search. Now, looking at it, really like considering the potential utility of the item, I can admit like now that would actually be very helpful. Mods. Oh. Gonna break it open, an old scrapbook box. All his old toys. This is one of her sons that went missing. And now these same types of disasters are happening again. But to her other son's son. Sir, a second hooded figure has hit wind and caves. What? No. Dude, was this a convention in town? What? I don't know. The hell's that on top of the book? Looked like a large inhaler. I don't think it's Michael, but I really cannot tell. Now, I've seen that symbol on one of the posters. Whoa, 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 okay, hang on, whoa, hang on, whoa, 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 whoa. A little bit of scarring on his front. There's a lot of information to absorb here. He has multiple scars on his back. I don't think they're in any particular shape here. I see a Ghostbusters ghost trap right here. And then all this symbolism. There's equations. There's like artwork, astrology. I'm seeing this like Treyarch. No, I'm seeing this like the symbol with 3 different like subsections in this almost sort of Venn, like an ovular Venn diagram. But when I was looking up posters to use for like Dark Season 1, I saw that symbol show up. I like how all of this is also set to the backdrop of the room's wallpaper, which is very like, when I say Shining-esque, I don't mean the typical orange and black pattern, but I do mean like just like it's like a whole maze of crisscrosses. Oh, whoa, and a mark around his neck. One might think one more scar, but if this is Michael, for him to have a scar around his neck from when he like hung himself, Maybe he didn't actually die in that room. Yeah, the maze, the labyrinth. Look, the labyrinth, the Minotaur, isn't there like the old legend about the Minotaur that's supposed to be at the center of a labyrinth, like in the old stories? A labyrinth, a maze of some type. I saw like solar systems. Again, if this was German, I'd be getting some type of system. Taconic system, or the Tychonian system, is a model of the universe published by Tycho Brahe in 1588, which combines what he saw as the mathematical benefits of the Copernican system with the philosophical and physical benefits of the Ptolemaic system. The model may have been inspired by Valentin Naboth and Paul Wittich, a Silesian mathematician and astronomer. So it's an old system that basically goes into like how the planets and stars and the solar system works, basically. Yeah, all of it, this guy's studies are tying into the concept of a labyrinth, like a maze, planets, and the universe works and the systems it functions in. A Journey Through Time? Oh boy, really on the nose, huh? Is it an actual book? We trust in the linear, forever the same shape of the past, until eternity. But the differences between the past, present, and future are nothing but an illusion. Unfortunately, not a real person, and A Journey Through Time is sadly not a real manual for a working time machine. I probably shouldn't Google too much either, because there might be spoilers. A Journey Through Time. Alright. What's in the briefcase? Look at a puzzle box! More bruising on the guy's ribcage. What on earth? What in the steampunk nonsense? Is bro carrying a time machine with him? Oh, pay your respects. Mads Nielsen visiting his grave. Nice they put his, didn't have a death year, but infinity. He will always live on. Oh, she do. His different action figures. Oh. His collectibles. I like that touch. It's very personal. Well kept. Visits the grave. Updates it.
Alexander hat den Erlass für den Durchsuchungsbefehl sofort blockiert.
Alexander? Okay, hang on. Alexander. It's got to be the power plant guy. The manager. Blocked the search warrant, because of course he did. He's like, I'm going in. My son is missing. I don't give a shit about your search warrant. One of those days. This looks good. Crisp HD video right here. That's your wife, man. I gotta talk to your wife about this. Nobody wants to talk to anybody. Been there, though. Been there. You feel powerless in situations like this. I can only imagine. I've never had to go through anything like this. But what if your child goes missing? Like, I don't know what's even worse, right? Like for the unknown of what could or could not be, or to like know that your child is gone. But let's have like a sibling, I mean significant other too, but like to have your sibling just like vanish, and it was on your watch too. I'm sure he blames himself for it partially. I'm sure he's thinking, man, I went down in the woods that night and I booked it, I ran, I abandoned my brother. I abandoned my boy. I've abandoned my boy! Maybe not even thinking about Jonas, but like literally he's like, I went out there with my brother, and then I abandoned him because I was scared, I was cowardly, I fled, and now he's gone. And he probably is like, it's my fault, I abandoned him, and he's gone because I wasn't there for him. Wonder how often Jonas comes up here to ruminate in his father's studio, though. Jonas. Look to the art. The answer's in the art. Those eyes? Excuse me? Oh, Jesus. That got me. I thought I saw like the gleam of eyes and those orbs. I'm like, oh, it's just a person up there. Maybe. Interesting how trick of the light there though led him to the ceiling panel. What is this, like the the severed floor? Like what? A map of Winden Caves. Oh. Oh, we're back here.
Gravitationsanomalie, das Biegen von Raum.
Possible to bend time and space. See, they're all the people we've seen come out of the caves, they're wearing these same raincoats, right? Like, we've seen these mysterious hooded men, one of which might potentially be Michael if I can get a goddamn positive ID. These kids are disappearing, potentially being abducted by these hooded folk that are, I can only assume, in the past. These kids are being yoinked to the past, tested, experimented, tortured, something like that, and then being yeeted back to the present. Or at least one has been yeeted back. Only one, as far as we know, has been found. So, but I can only assume that it's the 80s due to the music, but also the technology and how the room is designed.
Zeitmöglich. Werden wir je in der Lage sein, durch ein schwarzes Loch zu reisen und zu schauen, was dahinter liegt? Und welchen Preis würden wir bezahlen? Wie weit wird die Wissenschaft gehen?
I think the answer is right there. How far would scientists go to travel through time? Oh, I don't know. Maybe abduction and experimentation of children, perhaps? It's going to be like a whole, like, what have we done? Like these men, the society or something years ago that figured out time travel. Dude, I'm so curious. I love science fiction like this. Dude, it pours in Deutschland.
Alexander, bitte mach das Tor auf. Lass mich rein. Da ist eine Tür in den Höhlen. Vielleicht ist er da durch.
Ich kann hier niemanden so einfach reinspazieren lassen. Es ist ein Hochsicherheitstrakt. Meine Leute machen Patrouillengänge, jeden Tag. Wenn Nickel hier wäre, wir wüssten das.
Warum machst du das? Willst du mich fertig machen? Es geht um meinen Sohn, Mann! Ich komme wieder mit dem Durchsuchungsbefehl. Und dann wirst du dieses verschissene Tor aufmachen! Du Arschloch!
Bleib ruhig. Wirklich.
Ach, auf, Fitz!
Regardless, though, we know he is hiding something. And he's having, what was the guy's name? Jürgen? He's having Jürgen cover it up. Oh, yeah, still have the pot stash, huh? Bartos, he's like, look, I smoke him if you got him, I guess. Oh, not just pot, there's pills in there, too. Dude, they're in high school, right? Dude, what was Eric's stash? That's evidence, though. This is evidence for a police investigation. Is that a hard drive? A phone? Dude, Eric had a burner phone? Are we sure this is Eric's? What was this kid up to? Oh, good job, yeah. Dude, if this little head, like, wastes all three... Yeah, I was about to say, don't waste all your attempts, no. Hey, at least the rain's lasting longer than it did last time.
Was machst du hier?
Ich wollte dich sehen.
Komm mit.
Damn. In public, that's bold. Hannah, right? Jonas's mother?
Warum bist du hier?
Wisst ihr schon was?
Clearly, she feels not just a physical connection. Well, I say that, but she's still being physical. I mean, there's enough of an emotional connection there for her where even, you know, the illicit sexual nature, what they're doing aside, she feels a need to come to his aid, check on him, and provide him comfort in some way or another. That's the tricky part of it, right? I mean, people commit an affair for all types of reasons, but this can get complicated. Because if he fell out of love with his current wife, I mean, he still, I fully believe he still loves, like, you know, wife, kids, his family, and all that. But if he's in a position where he's, like, seeking comfort in the arms of another woman, perhaps he's just specifically fallen out of love with his current wife. So, I mean, I wonder, like, if he was just pursuing her out of lust, or I think it was out of lust. I think she cares more for him emotionally than he does her. And I only say that because that first scene... After they, you know, they had a little, like, morning, on his morning jog, hanky-panky. After all that happened, she's like, I love you. What does he say? Nothing. He's like, all right, I'll see you. You know, he probably has a physical attraction to her, but something tells me Hannah is emotionally attracted to him, which is why, you know, he's tunnel vision. Where's my son? Where's my son? She shows up, not looking for a hookup per se, but wanting to emotionally console and be there for him. So she's more emotionally invested in this little fling than he is, I believe.
Kannst du das bitte?
Yeah, see.
Bitte.
She wants to do it in the evidence lockup? That's crazy. I mean, I shouldn't say it's crazy. I would be into it, given different circumstances.
Ich kann es nicht jetzt.
But she's just trying to comfort him however she can right now. This is kind of the foundation of what the relationship is built on. It's just this, like, series of sexual flings, so she's clinging to that to try to help. I appreciate them, like, seeing that, though. That's humans. That's humans for you. Dude, Jonah's gonna crack the case over here. Man, I would love to read these notes, but I don't have enough time to decipher the cursive of what German words these are and then try to run it through like a translation. If it was in English, I'd be pausing and reading all the notes in the margins. Where is the crossing? Is it the woods? Is it in the cave itself? A crossing? A threshold for time travel? The necklace, 1986. The necklace they put around the kids right before they ran the experiments. It also dates it. To the music, I'm telling you. Oh boy, looking into the kid's father, Jürgen. Feel like, again, red herring. I feel like the obvious answer would be Obendorf might have had something to do with his kid's disappearance. I don't think Alexander or Jürgen are referring to kids, anything like that. I think they're still hiding something, some illicit activities from the police. Now, whether those activities correlate to the missing kids or tie together with this, like, time travel hooded Death Stranding figure like plot, I don't know. I think that they're still hiding something illegal or illicit, but I don't think it's tied to the disappearances. You gotta follow every lead. We might have something here. Oh, does Jürgen live in a trailer? Oh, he's gonna go question him himself. What happened to my son? What are you hiding? Give him the Arkham Asylum treatment.
Talk.
Hope you're strapped, buddy. I don't know. What are the firearm laws in Deutschland? I do love this kind of rain, though. I'm about to get a jump scare, I'm telling you. Okay. Who needs a warrant, right? Again, I get it, though. He's on a crusade to find his son. At that point, you don't really, you know, caution to the wind, right? But there's also your safety to be concerned about, Ulrich. You can't find your son if you get kidnapped or killed. Oh, wakey wakey, Jürgen. Got a gun? Oh no. Yeah, looking for intruders. Technically, Ulrich is trespassing on private property. Better grab that axe or something, buddy. I don't know. He has the little legal standing to shoot you dead. Oh, dude. Oh no. This is. Oh. It's not what you think, though. You'll find his secret, but I don't think it's gonna be your kid. Is that a? That's a double barrel, yeah? That's not a pump action. That's probably a vertical double barrel. What on earth? It's probably drugs.
Lass das fallen.
It's probably just
Lass das fallen, hab ich gesagt.
It's his stash or something. It's not going to be like human remains.
Ulrich!
You think it might be a head, but... Oh. Yeah, drugs. There you go.
Wir haben das zusammen gemacht. Erik und ich.
Oh.
Hier und da was verkauft an der Schule.
That explains some. I was about to say, Eric, like, had way too much on him for the... It's like it was suspicious how big his stash was, but it was a father and son operation. You know, all things considered, not, you know, like, there's worse parenting out there, you know, if you're gonna be a dealer, you know, father-son duo.
Warst du gestern im AKW?
Gestern? Nein, wieso?
Was ist das?
Und wenn die Leute ihren Schrott herbringen, dann findest du immer irgendwas. Erik hat auf einem Mofa gespart.
Oh. You two have more in common than you think. Oh.
Wo ist mein Junge?
Ich weiß es nicht, Jürgen.
Damn. You two can both truly empathize with each other. Our sons are missing now. If anything, you two are in this together. Oh man, I told you, red herring. And we're not even close to the. I doubt that Alexander from the power plant was referring to father-son drug operation. Jurgen clearly not hiding anything. Illicit illegal activities. We knew that, but now there's still something else that Alexander wants Jurgen to cover up. That's obvious, but again, I'm telling you, it has no correlation to the missing children. That's the deeper, overarching, like, hi-fi science fiction plot we're dealing with. Eric, I see the red hair. Oh God, poor kid. These bastards, like nobody's catching them. Literally yanking the kids back to, like, 1983, experiment on them, end up killing them, and then eat them back to the future, and just dump the body. No, see what they're hiding right here? No. See, this is just power plant business. Whatever they're hiding right here, it's illegal, it's illicit, but I'm telling you, it's either like this toxic waste or it's something tied to the power plant. It might be related to the time travel, but I don't think so.
Ich hoffe es.
Maybe it's a catalyst for the darker things going on.
Glaubst du, er hat ein Geheimnis?
Mikkel?
Nee, Papa.
Papa?
Glaubst du, da war was er niemand von uns erzählen wollte?
Yes, 100%. 100%.
Kommst du denn da drauf?
I found...
Vermisst du ihn?
Ich glaube, ich vermisse eine Vorstellung von ihm.
Hm.
Eigentlich weiß ich gar nicht, wer er wirklich war.
Damn. Only your husband, you know.
Aber vielleicht wissen wir das auch nie, wer irgendjemand wirklich ist.
That's true. That's a very deep conversation to get into, but it is the truth of the matter. In this world, when it comes to us, human beings and people, your friends, parents who raise you, your lovers that you meet and open up your heart to, what's crazy is nobody knows you better than you know yourself. And sometimes you might be lost and confused. You might be, oh, I don't even know who I am. But no, at the end of the day, the one person in this world who truly 100%, the only person really who can fully empathize with who you are, your lived experience, who you are mentally, emotionally as a person, is yourself. And that's the whole conversation here, is that you have people in your life. Maybe you have, if you're lucky, you have good parents. You have parents that know you very well. You might have a best friend who you share a lot with. You meet somebody, you fall in love, you open your heart to them, you have healthy communication. The relationship blossoms and grows into something just extraordinary. Even after all of that, you are the only person who can truly empathize and who will truly know yourself, your struggle, your feelings, your state of mind. So it's crazy because, yeah, that happens. Like, think about, like, Ulrich and his family and the affair and all that. It's like, you're married to this man. Like, think about his wife, right? We don't have context for Ulrich's state of mind and why he, we don't know if he followed his heart or if he followed his pecker in this circumstance. I think the latter, honestly. But you meet a man, fall in love, get married, have 3 kids, and this man that you love and you trust implicitly and you've started and are living a life with is lying to you and sleeping behind your back. See, I'm not saying that's going to happen to everybody, but I'm saying people, like, you never truly know them. That's the thing. Like, I have a partner now, and I hope that the relationship lasts, a long time, if not till the end of our lives. That'd be super cool and ideal. But I accept the fact that, like, I know her well based on observation and the fact that we have, like, this connection, emotionally and, like, physically as people. But I accept the fact that, like, I do not 100% truly know this person to their core being, and vice versa. She does not and probably will never know me to my, like, pure core being of who I am, like, 100%. And that's the conversation we're having right now, where it's like, yeah, I loved your father, I knew your father. In this case, I missed the notion of what your father, like, who he was, what he represented, what he meant to me, him as a husband, a father, as my lover. But, like, clearly already we didn't know him well enough to, like, to know he was keeping secrets. He was into some type of shenanigans. I know it's a big tangent. Oh, power's back on. Did you love him? Interesting. We're not gonna answer that question, huh? Old Man River. Oh, what secret, dude? Secrets and lies. First 2 episodes. Oh boy, everybody has a secret in this damn town. I'm not asleep, dearie. I know things go bump in the night in Winton. Dude, has Ulrich even been home since he got... Well, there's my answer. Has he slept since... No, I don't think he has. Dude's been going for over 24 hours straight. Actually, wait. Assuming he had a... Dude, he was up early jogging that first day. So he got up early, did the jog, went, had the affair, came home, did the whole family thing, went about his day at the police station with the Eric investigation. And then, as, you know, things were winding down for the evening, got the call about Mikkel missing, runs out to the forest, searches all night, keeps doing his job the next day, is searching all day. Dude has been awake for almost 48 hours now. Dude, get a nap in.
Noch passiert, du sagst mir die Wahrheit. Du lügst mich nicht an.
Oh,
Egal,
sweetheart,
was es ist.
this episode's called Lies. Very interesting, by the way, telling from an emotional standpoint. When things were normal and it was day-to-day life, he sought comfort in the arms of another woman. Now that his son's missing and he feels at his wit's end emotionally and physically, and he just feels drained and things feel hopeless, now he goes back to his wife. It's telling. Oh, Mikkel Houdini. A third hooded figure. Right at midnight. All this electromagnetic interference as Bro activated the time machine. The music is so fitting for the tone of this show. Oh, the dead burbs? More dead burbs. One at the start, more now. Yo. What? Why? Call me crazy. Call me absolutely bonkers. In his facial structure, why does he look like an old, hang on. Is he an older version of, either Jonas or Mikkel? I wouldn't be surprised. He just seems like he has a similar... It's tough because a lot of these kids, it's hard to tell, especially when it comes to casting, what these kids will look like when they grow older. But he just seems like the older version of either one of those kids to me. And we already know we're dealing with time travel, so I wouldn't be surprised. And the way that he's looking at this particular article would make you think it could be Mikkel. But as the body I saw being dragged out to the woods, I think Eric's dead. When is Mikkel? That's what I'm saying. Not where is he, when is he? Someone new? Red coat? Mikkel! No shot. Yo, bro made it. Oh my god. Wait. No, hang on. This looks different. No, oh no. I don't see a couch out there, bro. I don't see any... Yo, I don't see any furniture out there, man. Oh no, kid. Oh no. Oh, he's gonna run there and they're gonna be like, ah, yes, hello, 1983 called. Hence the newspaper article. Not where is he, when is he? Dude, maybe Mikkel wasn't even part of the Death Stranding hooded men's plan. He just got sucked in and spat out in the past. Yo, it looks... Oh no, look at the older cars. Oh no. Guten Tag. Even the color grading is different. Visual indication. No, the old Honda bike. Oh, dude. You swapped. They spat out one kid. They spat out 2 kids. And instead here... Oh, no.
Wer bist du?
Wieso? Wer bist du?
Wait, why do I recognize that face? Is that...
Ich wohne hier.
Ulrich. Und ich wohne hier.
Yo, Ulrich,
Willst
your
du euch
father?
Fotos schauen, oder was?
Oh no.
Spinner, bist am falschen Haus.
Hey Ulrich! Komm, wir müssen los.
Ja, Katharina, ich komme ja schon.
Ulrich,
Chef
Katharina.
vom KP, du wohnst nicht hier.
His dad. Oh no. Boy at a time. You gotta get back.
Sieht man doch. Oh, Katharina.
Kid, you gotta find a way back to the future. Oh no. This kid's like, oh, oh no. Chernobyl half a year later. Oh shit. 1986. Yo. Oh no, poor kid. Burr, 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 burr. I want to get a close look at Michael real quick. Plus, we have the lineage of all these people. Dude, if we're going back in time, we're going to see everybody in their lives, yeah. No, we're seeing everybody, right? Because, like, look, the old man we saw who clearly has his own secret, and him as an adult and as a kid. And someone's tracing everybody in the town and their, like, lineage. Oh, dude, we're going to see all them all younger, yeah. Because that's Regina, right? Yeah. Helge. Yeah, Helge, which is Charlotte's father. Dude, he's had a... Oh, are we going to see how he gets the... Because he doesn't always have the scar in his ear. It happens at some point between his childhood and his young adult life. So that's Ulrich's mother, right? So that's her as a kid, an adult, and then older. Charlotte Doppler. Oh yeah, Doppler. Now I don't know if Doppler is the chief of police, but she definitely works in the police, and she's enough to be able to command the entire department. And then we have Michael's mother, Ulrich. We have Ulrich, and then Ulrich as a kid. Yeah, so that's Ulrich. That's Mads. That's who Ulrich is. That's Ulrich's current wife. And so back then, that's the girl that he's currently seeing. Hannah, right? That's Hannah. That's Jonas's mother. And then all the kids, which we've got Magnus. We have, I keep getting like the girls confused. I think that's Martha, the daughter, but it also could be, it's not Franziska, is it? Yeah, that's Jürgen, right? Jürgen, that's Alexander. That's Brutus. Bartos, right? Bartos. And of course, Jonas. Everything is connected. Okay, so that's the image I was looking for. So let me get that in my mind. That's Michael right there. That is Michael. That's not the same face. Okay, no. That face is the face I saw covered in the black goop, is it not? Maybe it's paint because he was a painter? No, it's not his father. The hooded man's not his father, but I think something tells me it's an older version of either Jonas. But Jonas has blonde hair. Is it Mikkel? Maybe it is Mikkel. He gets yeeted back in past and he can't get back to the future, so he just lives the rest of his life, and then now here he is in this timeline. But now here we finally have the name of his damn wife.
Ja, Katharina, ich komme ja schon.
Katharina. Finally get a damn name for the wife. If I'm going based on those photos I saw in the bunker, that is in fact Ulrich's. They've been like childhood sweethearts. That's his mom he's looking at right now. This is literally the plot of Back to the Future. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Oh my goodness. They're going ham.
This is how bacon is supposed to be. The fries, they blend so perfectly. The cheese up in here is going ham. Damn.
I'm in. I'm so in. This is great, dude. We're only 2 episodes in, but I'm sold. Secrets and lies. All right, word. We are progressing through dark. The good thing about talking during the show is that we get to the end. I've pretty much gone over most everything else. I mean, I've touched on all my tinfoil hat theories. I've made my observations. I've had my conversational jumping points. If you're watching this on Patreon, first of all, thank you so much for love and support. It means the world to me. You got to see this episode at least a week early. If you're watching this on YouTube, that's also more than enough for you to just to be here, watching, supporting, following. Dankeschön, Dankeschön. Thank you very much for the support. What more is there to say? Social media. I want to do another giveaway, so I feel like for the fun of it, let me check something real quick. Can you just buy the individual seasons? Dark Season 1. Can you even buy them on Blu-ray? That's stupid. Is it only a Netflix thing? Man, I wanted to have a giveaway where I did like I gave away a copy of like season 1 of Dark, but I think you can only stream it. I do want to do more giveaways though. I love doing the giveaway for Interview with the Vampire, so I'm gonna brainstorm and come up with a giveaway for each season of Dark because I love to give back to you,
The people.
but I also want to always grow the social media following. In any case, that was episode 2 of Dark. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching. If you want to follow and support me, see me on the socials, see what I'm up to on there. On Instagram, MovieMan101 Pro. I'm most active on there. Otherwise, if you want to catch my gaming content, where if you love this show, I played many games on my channel, or that all the VODs make it over to YouTube one way or another. I'll see you guys in episode 3 of Dark. Thank you. Have a good night. Love you. Goodbye. Goodbye, travelers.